Alright guys, we're back again with another What If episode, and this time the question is, what if Captain Carter fought the Hydra Stomper? I love this episode. There was a lot going on, which means we got a lot of minifigs to make, so why don't we just jump right into the video and get to it? And with that being said, let's get started. As always, we've got the Watcher up first. Now, this figure actually came out in 2021, so he's been retired for quite some time at this point, but it's a basically perfect minifig for the Watcher. He came out with the Iron Man Sakaran armor, and yeah, we're going to talk about that when that episode gets here, but for now, this is the Watcher minifig, basically a perfect minifig for what he's trying to represent, and I like to start off the episodes with him, so now we'll get into it for real. So the episode starts out with Ray telling us how the Battle of New York went down in this universe, and of course, Steve Rogers has been replaced with Captain Carter. So for that, I went ahead and used the CMF Captain Carter minifigure. Everything is the same as the CMF, with the exception of the hair, which I used a slightly more modern version of brown hair just to bring her up with the times, but you could use the CMF hair if you wanted to. I don't know, I just felt like changing it up. Anyways, we'll kind of move all around here. For Thor, this is the 2012 Thor that came out in 2022/2023. Got the updated torso, and I gave him dual molded legs with blue on top and black on bottom to update him just a little further. Hawkeye, the $500 Avengers Tower version of Hawkeye. However, I swapped out his head for the CMF Series 2 version of Hawkeye because I think it looks a little better than the one that came in the tower, believe it or not. For Black Widow, I went ahead and used the 2023 Black Widow torso with the legs from the original 2012 Black Widow, and I swapped out the hair. This hair comes from a character named Brick from Incredibles 2. I just really like that dark red hair for 2012 Black Widow, and I'm always going to put that on. That being said, up next, we got Wasp, who actually was a part of the 2012 Avengers in this universe. She was a founding Avenger in the comics, so pretty cool, but too bad Ant-Man wasn't there too. Anyways, helmet comes from Wasp from 2023's Avengers Tower. Everybody loves this helmet. It's definitely the upgrade we were needing for Wasp, for sure. The wings also come from Avengers Tower Wasp, as does the torso, and the legs come from Aisha from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 back in 2017. Iron Man is our 2012 Iron Man we've been getting all throughout 2023, and Loki is the 2023 version of Loki as well. Of course, it's depicting the 2012 version. Boy, ain't that confusing. And with Loki, I've always gone through and updated his staff. You want to use the old style Loki staff and just take a pair of scissors and cut the bottom part off and put one of those beads in there because it really looks like Loki's staff, and that ties all this together pretty well. Hey guys, I did want to run this by you. My friend Brody and I designed a LEGO Kiss set that's over on LEGO Ideas, and we need your support to get this across the finish line. Be sure to head to the link down below to sign your support. If you love the channel, I'd really appreciate it. It only takes 30 seconds to do, and maybe we could get this set made into a reality where we can all go buy it in the stores. Thanks, shout it out loud, and let's get back to the video. Alright, after that flashback sequence, we basically loosely follow the plot of the Winter Soldier, and of course that means Peggy is in her Captain Carter stealth outfit. Now this torso and actually the head both came from the Captain Carter versus the Hydra Stomper set back in 2021. Hard to believe it was that long ago, but regardless, definitely what you want to use here. In the episode though, she does use her red shield, which you will need to get from the CMF Captain Carter figure, so definitely be aware of that. That's also where the hair came from for this, and the legs, so definitely a lot of upgrades to go all around here, and it looks pretty good when it's all said and done. Black Widow is in her Winter Soldier attire, and the funny thing is, I just did a Winter Soldier showcase not long ago, so I had just deconstructed this figure, and then I'm like, oh crap, I need to put one together again, so here we are. What I did here, of course, is use the Avengers Tower Black Widow for the torso and legs, the head's from there as well, and then I just used this regular straight red hair, because it definitely looks like the Winter Soldier style that Black Widow has, or at least the best option we have that LEGO's given us to this point in time. Here we've got Secretary Barnes, aka Old Man Bucky, and it actually took me a minute in watching the episode to realize who this was, but then I'm like, oh wow, this is crazy. Everybody's like in different places in this universe, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, to build this, I used the torso and legs from Alexander Pierce, of course, from the Avengers Tower. Then I went ahead and used the head from Old Man Han Solo with the hair from Commissioner Gordon from the LEGO Batman movie. All of that together looks pretty good in my book, and I definitely like the way this one turned out. Now here we've got the Hydra Stomper, and in a perfect world, you would be able to build like a small mech for him, but in the interest of time, and to be honest with you, my building capabilities, I'm just going to go ahead and build him at minifigure scale. What I used is the Whiplash minifig from the Infinity Saga Iron Man Armory set. That works pretty much perfectly. Then I added the printed arms with that little bit of elbow detail there from the Tin Man from the LEGO Movie 2 collectible minifig series. I also added this jetpack that came from the Iron Man Mark 1 figure, and the best part underneath is using the DC Comics Aquaman head with this long blonde hair for Steve's look when he has the mask off. All in all, I really like the way that this looks, and I'm super, super happy with it. This episode took a really interesting turn, bringing in so many elements from the Black Widow movie. I liked it, it's just not where I expected it to go. What I ended up doing for Melina is using the Black Widow torso and legs from the Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff Black Widow figure. I don't know that it's 100% accurate to her suit in What If, but it's the closest that I had. I don't know. I could maybe scratch my head and think of something like that's a little bit closer, but I was actually pretty happy with this, all things considered. The head comes from Narcissa from Harry Potter. That is Narcissa Malfoy, and she's just got this long hair with the braid in the back, which is what I used for the same character, Melina, in my Black Widow showcase, 150 years ago. So, with that being said, we're going to finish up this video and call it a day. So, let's get to it. And with that, we're going to bring this video to a close. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of this episode in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos here on the channel. I'm doing all the What If episodes with all the customs and all that good stuff, but I've got plenty of other superhero stuff for you to check out, so be sure to do that. Have a happy holiday season, and I'll catch you guys soon.